Fear me or love me, one thing you won't do is ignore me.
I've designed my life to perfection, so now it's time to shine.
From scandal's ashes, I'm rebuilding my empire brick by brick.
Rumors mean nothing when you finally have everything, and I have it all.
I'm done searching for love. This season, I'm searching for revenge.
Work has continued to be crazy busy lately, but when my girl, Tiff, said she needed to see me, of course I make some time for her. She's coming by the office today to chat. Tiffany, always the thoughtful one. What brings you here? Don't tell me it's a charity event involving me working out.
Oh no, not this time. I needed your advice.
My advice? What a wise girl. Spill.
Okay, don't freak out, but I'm thinking about repairing things with Alex. She's in a really vulnerable spot right now.
The same Alex who tried to make you look like a fool? The one that schemed our friend Philip into marrying her?
Yes, but underneath all of that, she and I did have a real friendship.
Tiffany must have a blurred sense of what true friendship is. Tiffany, have you forgotten what she did to you? And you just want to forgive her?
She was a good friend to me at one time, Charlotte.
Honestly, we don't even really know who she is at all. Rebuilding anything with her would be a decision.
Well, maybe the pregnancy will soften her a bit.
The what? Did you just say Alex was pregnant?
No, forget I said that.
You just unleashed a bombshell, Tiff.
I cannot believe that I let that slip.
I had put off telling Philip about the pregnancy long enough. I had to tell him, and his reaction was mixed. With Juliet and Emma Grace both in high school now, he wasn't planning on starting all over, especially not so soon after getting married.
So we should probably talk about this. The baby.
Yeah, we should. It's a big deal. For both of us. I don't want to come off like an evil sim for not being particularly happy about being pregnant. It's just unexpected.
It's unexpected, that's for sure.
Yeah, but unexpected doesn't have to mean bad, right?
No, of course not. It's just, I've already done the whole parenting thing, you know?
They're great girls, even if they hate me sometimes.
They're teenagers now, Alex. Almost adults. I was finally getting used to the idea of not being needed in that way anymore.
You're saying you don't want this baby? Because this already has been hard enough for me, Philip.
Or I didn't say that, it's a lot to process. I'm not exactly thrilled about starting over, but it's happening, and I'll do the right thing. We'll figure it out.
Wow, that's comforting.
Alex, it's not that I don't care, I just didn't expect to be a dad again at this stage of my life. And I'm trying to be honest with you.
Honest is good, I guess. But what if I'm not ready for this either?
What do you mean?
I've never done this before. What if I'm terrible at it? What if I lose myself completely? My body, my career.
Alex, you're not going to lose yourself. It's going to be different, yes, but you're stronger than you think.
What if I don't want to be strong? What if I just want things to stay the way they are? I'm just over here taking things one day at a time. That's all you can do.
Then we need to figure out what the right thing is for us.
I feel even more confused now after talking to Philip. The anxiety is eating away at me when it comes to even thinking about dealing with the ladies, but I refuse to lay down and go on.
With everything going on in my life, from being acquitted of all the charges in the trial, making the decision to divorce Larry, and running my real estate business, the literal last thing I need is unnecessary bullshit via one of my best girlfriends of many, many years. But here we are.
Hello! You look beautiful. I'm not going to lie. I do believe that Jacquelyn's son Jordan has been the culprit of why Abigail is acting out in her behavior. Maybe talking to Jack will help get us on the right path, so I asked her to lunch today.
Thanks, as do you. So Lydia, there's some obvious tension between us.
I mean, if you want me to just go right ahead and go in, I will, Jacquelyn.
There's the Lydia I know. It's never been like you've had much consideration in a first place, love.
Consideration? That's rich, coming from someone whose son has been wreaking havoc on my family.
Excuse me? I'm not dumb. I'm aware that Lydia believes that my son has the influence on Abigail. With all the shit I have going on in my life, this is the last thing I need.
Don't play innocent, Jack. Jordan has been dragging my Abigail into his little rebellious antics. Skipping classes, sneaking out. That boy is a terrible influence. And you're one of my dearest friends. But can you blame him when he's been exposed to the things you and Larry had been up to?
How many times do I have to tell you that I have been cleared in court, or do you just not care to listen? And frankly, Abigail has done all of those things for years. If anything, Jordan is a positive influence on her.
Harrison and I have done everything to raise Abigail with values, discipline, and class. She didn't start acting out until your son, your reckless, entitled son, asked her to be his girlfriend.
My son is a good kid. He's been through enough without you trying to paint him as some villain. Maybe Abigail finds him refreshing compared to the suffocating pressure you put on her to be your little puppet.
Oh, please. Don't make this about me. This is about your inability to discipline your child. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Jack. Jack has always been the type of mom that would rather appease a child by buying them something or pushing him off on the nanny. That's how she grew up, and the toxic cycle just keeps repeating. Our parenting styles have always been vastly different.
Careful, Lydia. You don't know a damn thing about what I've been through lately. I'll gladly remind you that your daughter isn't the angel you think she is.
On trial for fraud? Sleeping with your divorce lawyer? Get a grip, Jack.
I know Lydia is going through a lot of stress with Abigail. Lydia is a control freak, and she's at her wit's end. But I am not going to ever forget the hurtful things she said.
I felt like I was talking to an absent-minded teen when I confronted Jack. Sure, I was a bitch, but I'm sincerely worried where her head is these days.